Hi, and welcome to your workout. Today's workout has 9 different exercises, and we're only going through it 2 times, so hopefully it'll go by fast for you. I'm going to quickly go through the 9 exercises. We do have a 20-second break in between, so I'll remind you, of course, of that next exercise coming up. First one is going to be a plie squat with a one-sided kick. We'll start with my right leg. I'm going to quickly bring it up and kick it. If you're unable to kick and land lightly, I want you to go ahead and just keep doing a regular plie squat. You can take out the kick. It's most important that you go down lightly if you do have that kick in there. Second one, we're going to do a lunge hold with a W. So I'm going to start with my right leg out first, hinging at that waist, arms up ahead, and I'm bringing those arms back, look like a W. The point is pulling those elbows back, focusing on that mid-back squeeze. Third one, we have a hand plank. We're going to plank it with hands under the shoulders, and we're going to be tapping up above, trying to keep that core engaged, and of course you can always get down on your knees for your plank. Number 4, we have a one-sided bicycle. So on your back, right knee in only for the first set, one-sided bicycle. Number 5, we have one-legged curtsy. I'm going to go back on my right leg first, knee up, or you can get that hop in there, only one side. Then I have what I call like the round-the-clock push-ups. We're going to perform a push-up at 12 o'clock. We're going to walk those hands and feet or knees over to 10 o'clock, back to 12, and then 2 o'clock. So going through those 3 hours, we're going to be rotating through there. Number 7, we have our airplane. So balancing on right leg first, we're going to go down as far as, well, hopefully down to where you're parallel to the ground, that leg and arms, and you can tap that toe down in between. If your balance is so challenged here where you're unable to perform it at all, you can place that left leg back there as you lean forward. But the goal is working on the balance, but also engaging the hamstrings of that balanced leg. Pivot squat is next. We have our deep squat, either quick little hop to the alternating sides or tap one leg out and back. And lastly, our 9th exercise, we're going to sit back and perform your most beautiful V-sit, engaging those abs, holding it. So only 2 times through. Whew, it's raining leaves here. Get ready. We do have 40-second intervals here. So they will seem longer, but we get a big, long 20-second rest in between. Starting with that plie squat and that quick kick if you're able to. Drop those hips back there. And your deepest plie, quick little kick. And again, it must be a soft landing. Feel this in your knees. Just keep going up and down. You can take out that kick. Make it as fast as you can if you have it in there. Little booty kick if you can. And when it comes down, there should be equal weight on both legs. Feel the inner thigh. Remember those plies. Toes are pointing at 10 and 2 o'clock. It's wider than a normal squat. Woo, 40 seconds seems like a long time in the beginning here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake those legs out. Rest. So right leg forward for that lunge lean. So when I say lunge lean, back leg, I usually like keeping straight. And then I hinge forward at the waist. So I feel it in the right glutes here. Knees over my ankle, arms up overhead. And I'm going to pull those elbows back and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Really focus on that mid back as you're pulling those elbows back there. So hopefully you feel this in your right leg too. Weights in your heel, hinging at the waist. Quads, the more that leg is bent, the more you're going to feel in the top of the thigh too. Keep squeezing. Nice mindful movements, pulling those elbows back. We're almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And to your hand plank. So your goal is not to wiggle those hips. We're going to reach those arms out as far as we can, out in front, alternating taps on the knees if you need to modify. Woo! Get ready. 2, 1, and tap right up there in front of you. Make sure you're bringing those hands right back under those shoulders. Nice long neck. Make sure you're looking at where you're tapping. Try not to wiggle those hips. Keep that core engaged. Good, good. Keep going. Drop to the knees if you're unable to finish. Nice controlled taps. Hold the plank if you're unable to finish these taps. 2, 1. And down on your back. We are going to, so leaves out of the way, right side bicycle. So I'm gonna bring my right knee in and left elbow shoulder goes across that body. If you're able to, if your back can handle it, keep the left leg up too and go. So right knee in and out. My right shoulder's planted, my left shoulder is coming up and across. So I'm really challenging my right side obliques here with that twist. My hand is supporting my head so my neck isn't straight. It's not pulling my body up. So if you have that leg up and you start feeling your lower back, lower it. If you still feel it in your lower back, you can plant your feet on the ground, that foot on the ground. That'll help support that lower back even more. One more. Woo! And to our curtsy. So I'm gonna start with my right leg back. Remember the goal of a curtsy, you wanna load that front leg, feeling the booty. Either tap it, work on your balance, or challenge yourself by getting a hop in there. Whatever's gonna be your 100%, get ready. And go. So, leg is back like a lunge, but off to the side. I love curtsies. They really engage more of those glute muscles. Keep that chest lifted. Got some arm movements in here to help keep the heart rate up. Remember, always start with your highest intensity. So if you think, oh, I can't hop because I can't hop the whole way through, that's okay. If you can start hopping, there's no pain. And then start, and then you can modify if you're unable to finish. Woo! 2, 1. Excellent.
Rest.
My right booty felt that. Okay, so for these push-ups, when you go down and you transfer, so tail 12 o'clock, your feet walk over and your hands. If you're on your knees, I want you to pick up those knees. So make sure your body isn't crooked, and go. Your best push-up in 12. Walk it over to 10. Back to 12. So as you're walking, you want to keep that core engaged. Try not to wiggle those hips. Make every push-up your best. And if you're already on your knees, and you're unable to finish with push-ups, hold your best plank if you can, still walking it even. We're almost there. Longest 40 seconds ever. Woo!
Rest.
That was good. Challenging, but good. So we have our airplane. So I'm going to kick my right leg out first. So just a slight bend in the left leg. I'm going to hinge at the waist. I'm looking up ahead. Focus on balance. Focus on engaging the hamstrings and go.
Work.
And then you can really challenge yourself and not put that foot down at all. Your goal is to really bring that leg up too. The leg's not just going up. It's like you're tilting. You're bringing the torso and leg all one. You get about one piece that's tipping, and you want to try and make it parallel to the ground. Love exercises that challenge our balance. 3, 2, 1. Another little helpful tip. You can stand near a wall with that one. Have your fingertip on the wall while you're doing it. Now, I don't want you to be dependent on it. You really want to challenge yourself with the balance, but I want you to feel in the hamstring too. Our pivot squats, get ready. And you get your deepest squat.
Work.
Quick little turn on the balls of the feet, or tap it, squat, tap it. So we're alternating sides here. This one's getting my heart rate up. Woo, I can tell already. Make sure you're really dropping those hips, Make every squat count. Nice soft landings on those knees too. Good, good. Finish this set strong. We're almost there. We have 10 seconds. Pick up the pace if you're able to. Excellent.
Rest.
And we have our last one in the first set here. V-sit hold. So remember, with these, you're leaning back just far enough to engage the abs. You're gonna roll the shoulders back, so good posture. Neck nice and long, head back in place. Get ready, and go. So we're leaning back just far enough to engage those abs, but if you're able to, I want you to lift those feet as long as you don't feel strain in that lower back. So we'll do a little posture check. Your shoulders down and back. Is your head back in place? It's not jutting forward. Your neck is nice and long. And you're breathing. I continually do these posture checks. Good, good. Keep it going. Put those feet down and feel straight in the lower back, or hug those knees. 2, 1. We're halfway through.
Rest.
Yes. Okay, so now we have our plie, left leg booty kick. Woo. Okay, make every plie your deepest. Quick little booty kick. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, nice soft land, equal weight on both legs. Remember the plie, your legs should be spread wider than a normal squat. Toes pointed at 10 and 2 o'clock. And always nice soft land. I like to try and make my kick as fast as I can, because then I have time to land with equal weight on both legs here. Feel my inner thighs engaged. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Woo, okay, reverse lunge. Or I'm sorry, static lunge with those W's. Left leg in front, so I like to start with my right legs straight. I get the biggest bend I can on my left leg, my right leg straight. Then I hinge forward without moving the legs, arms up, and squeeze those elbows back.
Work.
So I want you to focus on a nice long spine, nice long neck. So can you hinge a little bit more forward? If you can, you'll feel it more in the glutes of that left leg. Okay, keep squeezing. Okay, let's really think about that back. Can you pull those elbows back a little bit further? Let's pause as we squeeze. Pause. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, excellent.
Rest.
So, back to the hand plank. Slow and controlled taps. Down to the knees to modify, or hold your best plank if you're unable to keep tapping out front. Stack those hands right under the shoulders. Nice long neck. And go.
Work.
So I'm looking at where my hands are tapping. I'm really focused on not wiggling my hips. I think they might be moving a little bit, but I'm engaging my core. So I will tell people my boot camps, you know, I'll remind them verbally, keep that core engaged, and immediately their hips aren't wiggling as much. So it's very mindful movements here and engagement. 10 seconds, keep going, whatever's your 100% here at the end with good form. 2, 1, and back to our bicycle. So this time left leg is coming in. Right shoulder and elbow across that body. Get ready. So, hands are just gently supporting my head so my neck is in strain. You can keep that right leg up if you can go. If you can do it without feeling the lower back. So I'm really trying to get a big twist in there without twisting my hips. My hips are moving with me. I'm not really working those obliques. Those are our sides here, our natural girdle. That's how I like to think of them as. Good. So remember, start feeling the lower back, lower the leg, or you can plant that foot. Always protect your back. That is something you don't want strained. It affects so many of our movements. One more. Excellent.
Rest.
And right to those curtsies. So here we're doing the same as me. My left leg is going back this time. I know I say right side. Everybody's version of the right side is different sometimes, but I'm putting my place in my left leg back there now. Get ready. And go. So remember, tap it out, work on balance, or get a hop in there. But all the weight should be on that front foot and that curtsy. So you feel it in the back side. Love working those backside muscles, those big muscle groups. Gonna help us burn calories all day long here. Who doesn't want a pretty backside? Good. Keep going. Ooh, someone behind the clouds. Awesome. We're almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent.
Rest.
Okay, 2 around the clock push-ups. Remember, walk your lower body with your hands so your body's not crooked as you position yourself in the new hour. So remember, 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, ready, and go. So we're at 12 o'clock. And walk it across. 10, losing the camera. And 12. And then to 2. I like to say quality over quantity always, but I still want you to get as many quality reps as you can. Drop to those knees if needed. Hold the plank if needed. Whatever's gonna be 100% with good form. Woo! We're almost there. Time for one more push-up. Oh, excellent. Woo.
Rest.
Okay, our airplanes. I steered on my left because that's my better leg. I should get the worst leg over with first. So, right leg, if you were doing the same as me, I'm balancing on my right leg now. So, little bend in the knees, get ready, and go.
Work.
So pick a point to focus on, out a little ways. Don't look straight down at your foot. To help you with your balance. Remember, you can always put the foot down in between. You can be near a wall, or you can put that back leg down on the ground, which I want that to be your last modification. So I'd love for you to get full range of motion by tipping, hinging at the waist. Wow. Get ready, we're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Felt that. Okay. Back to our pivot squats. Last big cardio. Keep those squats deep, tap it out, or get that quick little pivot on the balls of your feet. Get ready. Finish strong here. 3, 2, 1, and drop those hips.
Work.
Quick pivots or quick taps. Just make sure every squat is your deepest. I have a little wider stance here. Toes pointing forward. If you feel your knees are caving in a little bit, point those toes out just slightly. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up. I think I was going too slow. We gotta make this our highest intensity. Come on, 10 seconds. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last 40 seconds. And I'm pretty happy about it. Which hopefully you are by the end of a workout. If you're like wanting more, you need to kick it up a notch. Hi, I'm good. Roll the shoulders back, good posture, and go.
Work.
So biggest thing here is I don't want you to feel it in your lower back. If you do, put those feet down. If you do in the middle, hold your knees, give the back a break, and go right back to it. So let's do a posture check. Your shoulders down and back. Head's back in place. Nice long neck. Focus on your breathing. Finish strong here. We're almost there. Can your shoulders go back further? Can your neck be longer? Come on, beeping. I can't see my timer. We're almost there. There we go. 2, 1. Woo!
Session complete.
Okay, I hope you kicked your butt just like I just did mine here. But I do feel better. I feel more awake. I performed this exercise kind of late afternoonish. Usually I gym in the morning, but late afternoonish, and guess what? I feel so much more awake and more better. Better. Able to take on the rest of my day. Hope you do too. Hydrate, get a good stretch in, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.